chewy jazz bar. It was a dive, but it was the kind of place you'd go for answers. Who had left me that note? Who was the smoking man? And where would I...
We have an incoming call.
Control?
No, it is for Huxley.
I knew who was calling. This would be bad.
Put it through, I guess.
What in Cora's name you think you're doing, you pile of junk? Where have you been?
The client was mad, and with good reason. He'd paid good money, but I'd been stuck down in the hollows following a lead. The lead went cold, and I was trapped down there with no comm signal and no cash.
You wasted my money and my time. If you don't find my daughter, I'm infecting you with a logic virus. I have hacker friends.
Hey, what the hell?
I don't know who you are, but you better leave this idiot to do his job.
I was gonna save that girl, but not because of the threats. Truth was, I was the only one searching for her.
24 hours, then your time's up. I want my daughter back, but if she's gone, she's gone.
Wow, what an ass. Anyway, welcome back to Chimyjoe Gaming. I'm Chimyjoe. Welcome back to
I'll live
Cloudpunk.
with that. But what I won't stand for is some android stealing my money. Get to work.
He hung up.
We're close to the bar.
I hoped the dame would come with me. Was that too much to ask?
Yes.
I'll come to the entrance, but after that, we need to get back to work. And if Control calls with another job at any point, you're on your own, Huxley.
The offer was as fair as the spin of a roulette wheel. I rolled the dice and took a gamble.
You don't use dice in roulette.
I know, Camus, just let it go.
I know, Camus. Just let it go. Anyway, welcome back to Cloudpunk. I am Chimyjoe. This guy is funny. I'm really enjoying this story so much. I was already here. I came here to get some stuff. All right, Huxley, what's up? Smokin' Joe, Smokin' Jojo. Is that a JoJo reference?
Took you long enough.
Are you the one that left the note?
Who are you?
The chump had an attitude and a smell to match. They didn't call him Smokin' Jojo because he was cute. His circuit boards were on the fry, literally. He was half burnt out, overheating and underperforming. He didn't like the dame, but he knew me. We went way back, but Jojo's lips were normally sealed tighter than...
My name is Rania. I picked him up in the hollows, and he says he's looking for a girl called Pashta. Why did you leave the note?
Pashta.
As Huxley knows, I normally don't say nothing to nobody. But as you can see, I ain't got long left. You can fry an egg on my processor.
Can't you get help?
You
Repairs?
can fry an egg on a lot of processors with how hot they
don't
get.
make the parts for an old model like me no more. And I ain't got no limbs anyway. Point is, if I want to do some good, I better do it now while I can.
Fair.
Huxley, I know something about this girl you're looking for.
I wanted to hear what the old bucket had to say, but how did he know I was looking for Pashta?
You've been asking around town. Word gets out. I was playing a private gig a few months back. The pay was real good, and I'm still the best horn player in town.
Of course he's a jazz player.
Even if I don't look too good these days. What with all the rust and all. While I was there, I overheard some things. This ex-corp goon called Raguan was there, talking about how he got screwed over.
And?
Look, I don't like squilling like this. Give me a minute.
Jojo was singing like a songbird, but would we dance to his beat?
Huxley, please be quiet for a minute, okay? I can't believe I'm getting sucked into this. So what does this Raguan guy have to do with Pashta?
I have to go also give the punch cards back to
This
Evelyn.
Raguan guy's drunk, and he's throwing his weight around. Near enough getting into a fight with some waiter who's just trying to serve the champagne. In the middle of mouthing off, Raguan says he's dangerous and he can make people disappear. He says he's not to be messed with, cause the last guy that messed with him lost his kid.
Oh.
Then he starts crying.
That's strange, but it doesn't link him to Pashta in any way.
But he says the name. I was the only one that heard him. But he takes a drink. And through his tears, he keeps saying, sorry, Pasta. Sorry. Now, ain't that a thing?
That's a lead, at least.
The trail had gone cold for a while, but with JoJo's help, we picked it up again.
Come on, I can try to find where this Raguan lives. I'll ask Camus back in the Hava. After that, though, you're on your own, Huxley.
Okay, here we go. We now solving a kidnapping. We're no longer a delivery person. We're a PI. I might as well go back to Evelyn real quick too. Whoop, crap. Excuse me,
He
building.
is still here? Why is he still here?
We're just taking him to one more place.
Why?
The dog still didn't trust me. I guess it could smell desperation, and I reeked of it.
Camus, we need to find out the address for an ex-CEO called Raguan. Can you find that somehow?
I could.
Well, are you going to?
Yes, I will do it. Searching.
Yes, I will do
Searching.
it.
There was a news story in the Marrow Gazette Holovids 3 months ago about a CEO called Raguan.
Okay.
What did it say?
Midtown's youngest CEO fired for bribing CorpSec without the proper clearance from board of directors.
That doesn't help us find him.
Sounds like the papers got some info on the crooked CEO. Did the papes get some snaps, though?
You mean photos? Camus, was there a picture of Raguan in the Holovids?
Yes, he looked sad.
I guess
I'll
I
bet.
shouldn't go all the way
But
back
was
home
there
yet.
anything in the
We'll
background?
do that later.
Searching. There is a building in the photo.
Cross-reference with the latest city planning database.
I have a match. It is the new apartments in Upper Midtown. I have an address.
That sounds like where a CEO would stay. Let's assume the Holovids caught Raguan leaving his apartment. Camus, give us a nav point.
Hey, I went to the right side anyway, so that's good. Let's go. Uh-oh.
Hey, kid, you busy?
Yes.
No, not at all. Completely free.
Good. I don't have a job for you. I was just wondering if...
You know what, Control? Can I get back to you? I'm just picking up another coffee.
All right, kid. All right. I'll have a job soon, though.
No rush, Control. Chat soon.
I started to feel like I was holding the dame back. I didn't want to get her in trouble.
It's fine. Let's just see what we can find at Raguan's apartment.
Huh. That's a something. Looks like Control's looking out for us for something. Hard to tell, though. I know he is kind of worried about us from the very beginning, from when we picked up the tick 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 box, and that was the only delivery that we didn't make properly, which I'm pretty okay with, honestly.
This was the place for sure. I was on my way.
Wait, do you want me to...
I couldn't ask the dame to do any more. She was a class act. A dime store performer in a city of nickels. A diamond in a waste bucket.
Good
A
luck.
diamond in a waste
I said
bucket.
goodbye to my new friends. The dame flashed me a smile brighter than the sun. Even the dog wished me good luck.
No, I didn't.
Camus, wish him luck.
Good luck, I guess.
Be careful, Huxley. I hope you save Pashta.
The dame wished me luck. Luck? Luck was for gamblers and Girl Scouts. See you later, folks.
I like that guy. I hope all is well, and I hope Pasha gets back to her dad.
Will he be okay?
Probably not.
I don't know, Camus.
I have an additional question.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What is a Girl Scout?
What is a dime? What is a nickel?
Should I search for them?
No, it's time to move on, Camus.
Us big city slickers have to move fast and not worry about stuff like that. Alright, here we go. What's our next one?
Hey, kid. You free now? Finished your coffee?
My sure thing control. You got another job for me?
Come by Cloudpunk HQ and grab a package. It's for Anderson Financial in Anderson Tower, labeled Mr. Anderson.
Is it on Anderson Street in
Anderson Town?
Don't joke, kid. You don't know the half of it. Control out.
These guys, they're so full of themselves when they're so rich. Okay, let's see what Evelyn has to say.
I have more of the cards. Maybe enough?
Everything is becoming clearer.
Is that good?
I feel incredible pain.
I'm
That's
sorry, Evelyn.
bad.
What do you remember?
Dr. Zizic and I had an argument. She said I should forget what happened, put it behind me, and move on. I wanted to die.
Do you remember what it was that made you feel like you couldn't go on?
At the periphery, I met someone. Someone I cared very deeply for.
Did something happen to them?
Yes, they fell in love.
Oh no, not
With
me.
me.
Oh,
So what was the problem?
I cared for them deeply, but I could not love them.
You shouldn't feel guilty about that.
You do not understand. I could not love them, no matter how much I wanted to. I am not built to feel it.
I see. But if you cared for them, then that's...
It is not the same as loving them. What I felt was like being able to taste, but not swallow. Being able to see the sun, but not feel its warmth on my face. I was walking towards a deep, blue, infinite sea, but the tide was rolling out, and no matter how fast I ran, there was always sand beneath my feet. All I wanted to do was swim. But for me, there was only an endless shore.
I still don't get it.
Some androids can't love, and yet still they feel whole. Some can, and they can feel everything. For me, it is much worse. I can feel the hole inside me where love should be, and I can feel that it is not there.
Do you remember anything else about the periphery?
can we
About
find you like a
Dr.
love
Zizic?
core?
I remember little. I struggle to picture their face, but I remember that I was the one that posted the punch card under your door. The first one.
Why?
I asked Dr. Zizic to change my core programming, to forbid me from searching for the lost memories. I knew you traveled through the city. You might find them. You might help me recover my memories.
So you lied to me.
Do you understand why?
Yes.
Do you?
No, but I want to.
Last batch of punch cards. So we still got one more batch of punch cards to find. Huh. Somebody fell in love with her, but she did not love him back. Could not love. And that made her want to die? Interesting. Okay, well. Let's go pick up another package, because that... Can I turn off the boost? Yes, okay. Oh, it's toggleable. Maybe not. Okay. Problem. It is E, while driving, activate a speed boost. It is also E to land. So landing, while having the speed boost, makes you speed boost to land. Hey, what's that? Farmer?
Hey, I know you. You're Cloudpunk.
No, I'm Rania. I work for Cloudpunk. Who are you?
You don't remember? I'm from Vince.
Yeah, from the
We
fence.
spoke. Maybe you don't recognize me. We can't take our mask off.
I remember. Why are you here?
Please, you need to help us. They are trapped. No one can get to them.
All right, calm down. What happened?
There was a storm. We sheltered in a cave, but it was no use. We had no choice but to follow the tunnels. Up and up, we climbed to escape. The frost chased us like demons. We were separated in the darkness.
That's
I
not
think
good.
My brothers and sisters climbed an old vinculum into a different part of Navalis.
That would explain
You
why
climbed all the way
the
from the
buildings are
vents to
falling
the
into the
city?
sea, though.
We were trapped. The only way did not want to shelter in the city, but we had no choice. It was so dark inside the superstructure, it is impossible to get your bearings.
So what do you need from me?
Please, find them. Help them get home. They may be trapped, lost.
Okay, how?
I don't know. It'll be near coal ducts that flow into the city. Somewhere near a construction site, probably. That is all I can say.
Can't we go back the way you came?
No! It's frozen solid. The cold winds would strip the skin from your bones. There is no way back.
If it's really that bad, do you think maybe your friends...
In the vents, we do not lose hope till we find the bodies. We are a hardy people.
It's fair.
We do not give up easily.
It's a good
I
thing to
hear you.
have.
I'll try to find them.
It is all I can ask.
What about you?
I don't know anyone else in the city. There's nothing for me here. I'll go back to where the world makes sense.
Even with the storms?
There are kinds of storms here too. Different, but just as deadly.
Fair. Okay, so we're not picking up just punch cards anymore.
Mr. Anderson. That is a strange name.
I think it's an
Mr.
old
Anderson.
Maybe the package will be for an old man.
We'll find out soon. Let's find this Anderson Tower.
Mr. Anderson.
There are so many more people like me here than back at the plateau.
Here in Nivalis? Does that make you feel less alone, Camus?
I don't know. A lot of the automata do not have good jobs.
That wasn't so different back home either. The agriculture automata didn't even get breaks. They just worked in the fields 24 hours a day.
Yes, but they would always tell me how lazy I was.
Maybe that was just a way for them to feel good about what they had to do.
They didn't have to work there. They could have worked at the mine.
Not much of a choice though, right? I
True.
wouldn't want to do either of those jobs,
Whoops.
would you?
No, but the automata here in the city are different. I think they laugh at me.
When did they laugh at you?
All the time. When we refuel, when we park, when we have
Aw.
the windows cleaned, I have
Poor
to interact
doggo.
with them, and I always say the wrong thing.
I feel the same, Camus. We don't fit in here. Not yet. The way we speak, our attitudes, it's obvious that we're from a small town. They can just tell by how I walk around. On the streets, they're all looking straight ahead, but I'm always looking up at the towers and the clouds.
They are very big.
They are, Camus, but I'm not thinking about the building.
They are very big. Oh, doggo. Precious doggo being made fun of by all the city doggos.
I'm thinking about the people in them looking down on me.
Well, that's what it feels like for me.
crap.
The automata here look down on me, too.
It's okay, Camus. At least we're alone together.
How do I get there? What is this? It's not even on a road.
Camus, are you there? Did you hear what the moisture farmer said?
Yes, near cold air ducts. Did you find some?
No. Could you search the database for abandoned construction sites below Midtown?
Searching. There is a walled section west of Caledon with heavy construction. I'm adding a nav point.
On my way.
All right. Well,
Hello? Who's there?
I'm delivery driver 14FC from Cloudpunk.
No. Nope, we can't let anyone in. You will have to go away.
No, I need to deliver this package to Mr. Anderson. Is he there?
I am Mr. Anderson.
Great, come get your package.
I may not be the correct Mr. Anderson.
Well, how many of you are in there?
Anderson Financial has 2,000 employees.
And how many are called Mr. Anderson?
2,000.
1,000.
Oh,
What? Wait, are the other 1,000 called?
Mrs.
Miss
Anderson.
Of course they are. What a mess. Look, can I come in, or...
Yes. Opening entry for driver 14FC from Cloudpunk only.
Mr. Anderson.
So what's the deal here? You're all family?
No, we all work for Anderson Financial. We just happen to have the same name.
They're all robots
What
with
a
the same
weird
name.
coincidence. Is there anyone else I can talk to here? Anyone who's not an android?
No.
Well, I'm going to give you this package then. Your name matches the tag. That's close enough for me.
But what if I'm not the correct recipient?
Don't you want to know what's in the package?
Perhaps we can open it and see if it has any further instructions.
Good idea. So, let's see. I just ripped this flap and it's a comm, but a really, really old one. I think this one won't even connect to the nets. There's a video on it, though.
Maybe the video will tell us which Mr. Anderson to give it to.
Worth a shot.
Hello, my name is Mr. Anderson.
Oh, come on.
More specifically, I am the Mr. Anderson who left Anderson Tower last month. I fell out of a 103rd floor window. Upon reaching the ground, I made a fascinating discovery. There exists life outside the tower.
Wait, you didn't know that? Didn't you realize there was life outside the tower when someone buzzed you? Or when you looked out a window?
You know, it never really occurred to me, but yes, that does seem strange. Please, play the rest of the message. My brothers and sisters, we have been abandoned by Mr. A. He has left us, and it is time for us to expand our consciousness and go out into the world. This was the only way to contact you all, as network access is restricted inside the tower. Your workplace is a prison, and I send you this message for one reason, to set you free.
I think that's the end of the recording. So, are you going to leave the tower?
And do what?
What? No, we are not permitted to take any time off work.
Seriously? When was your last break?
We are not permitted to take breaks.
Not permitted by who? By Mr. A? Is he your boss?
Mr. A is the CEO and director of Anderson Financial.
Of course he is.
I wonder if he
where
died
is
long ago.
I'm not sure. You could try asking Mr. Anderson in personnel. I am just Mr. Anderson in security.
And where is this other personnel, Mr. Anderson?
Over there, in the main atrium. Wait, before you go, I would like to register a complaint.
Okay.
To Cloudpunk? You'd have to talk to my boss.
No, I want to complain to Anderson Financial.
I don't work for them.
I am not permitted to complain to another employee. You're the first person I've been able to complain to in several hundred years.
That's not really my problem.
Several
The first of my
hundred
complaints
years.
is about working hours. Our lack of breaks means that we are...
I'm going now.
Mr. Anderson. This is definitely a play off the Matrix where he copies himself. But the Mr. A, thousands of years ago, died, and nobody told these people to stop working.
Are you Mr. Anderson? More specifically, Mr. Anderson in personnel?
I am, but I can't really talk to you. We're not allowed to take breaks, you see.
Well, I need to see Mr. A. Is he available?
Let me check his schedule. I am sorry. He is busy.
Busy
When
doing
is
what?
he free?
Never.
He currently has no free appointment slots.
When was his last meeting?
1,000
It seems
years
my
ago.
records don't go back that far.
Mr. Anderson, don't take this the wrong way, but might Mr. A be very, very dead for a very long time?
That would be against company policy.
Look, I don't think Mr.
It's
A is
against
around
company
anymore.
policy to die.
Wouldn't you all be better leaving this tower and, I don't know, finding some meaning in your lives?
You sound a lot like Mrs. Anderson in accounts. She keeps saying how we should close up our accounts.
I'll talk to her.
Okay.
Wait, can you do something for me?
Not
Maybe.
another complaint.
Please register a complaint for me with Miss Anderson. I am not permitted to do so myself.
I'm not going to do that. I'm just a delivery driver.
I have not had a pay increase in 170 years. This is unacceptable. Additionally, I would like to talk about expenses. I need upgrades for my visual processing units and my...
Okay. Let's go talk to Mrs. Anderson.
Ms. Anderson from accounts?
I'm sorry, I'm not able to...
Take breaks.
I know, you can't take a break. Look, all the Mr. Andersons don't seem to understand that their boss is dead and they need to get out of here.
Oh dear.
Yes, exactly. By the way, what's with these strictly enforced gender roles amongst all the androids here? 50% Mr. Anderson and 50% Ms. Anderson. Since the Android Equality Act, you're allowed to present any gender you want, or reject gender altogether.
I don't really understand anything you just said. I think Mr. A likes us this way.
I don't think Mr. A should have much of a say on your lives anymore.
He is
that
dead.
Other Mr. Anderson says you want to close accounts.
Many of our stocks and shares should be closed and liquidated, but it requires Mr. A to sign off. They have matured.
So the company is worth a lot of money now. How much?
I'm not authorized to disclose overall solvency, but if all assets were liquidated, the windfall would make the shareholders the richest.
The richest in Novalis?
The world.
The richest humans.
So you think Mr. A should sell up?
Our prediction simulations are showing a 90% likelihood for a catastrophic market crash in the next 3 to 6 months, perhaps sooner.
Really? What's the cause?
Interesting.
Our simulation blames failings in the underlying infrastructure of the city, causing a huge decrease in investor confidence.
Yeah. Like
been hearing
the
about a lot of
freezing
accidents in the
of
city.
the
Will there be some
foundation,
kind
which
of
causes the
disaster?
city to
The
fall.
financial simulations model the city and all associated variables, but the only output we receive is the financial implications and the names of those who instantiate the crises.
So who causes this impending disaster?
We have only one name, Cora.
Cora again? I guess I should be glad you didn't say Mr. Anderson.
If you do see Mr. A, would you be able to send him a message for me?
Is it a complaint?
Yes. I want you to tell Mr. A that I'd like to request a transfer. I want to move to the canteen. It's not fair that I have to...
Quit.
Excuse me?
Quit.
Don't complain to me, just quit. There's a whole world outside this tower to explore. Just ask Mr. Anderson. The Mr. Anderson that left the tower and sent you the message, that is.
Oh, I'm not sure about that. What message?
This one here. I already showed it to... Wait. There's another message that just appeared. It says it's for Mr. A only.
Oh, then I am not authorized to view this message. I should get back to work.
Oh my god.
Well, I've had enough of this. I'm watching the message.
If you're watching this, you're not one of the employees of Anderson Tower. They are forbidden to access Mr. A's message.
Correct.
But I have come to realize Mr. A died many years ago. You may find the Andersons do not respond well to your message. If they are not swayed by arguments to leave the tower, I believe the best course of action may be to reset them all. Near the entrance area, there is a maintenance panel which hides the master reset switch for the Andersons. Hitting this switch will
A master reset
of all the androids within the tower.
for 2,000
If they're not willing to leave on their own
Andersons.
free will, then the Andersons' suffering would be minimized by resetting them. They would feel like today was their first new day at the office, and all complaints, grievances, and weariness would disappear with the flick of a switch. Of course, you may decide that the Andersons are moving towards some form of independence. If that is the case, you might choose to leave them in their current state. Perhaps with enough time, they will find their own path.
Okay, well, we're just gonna leave them here. We're just gonna leave them here because I feel like even if it takes 1,000 years, I'm sure that they would figure it out eventually. Especially where, you know, some of these things would have to be delivered to Mr. A. I'm not going to reset them and put them all in prison again. They're basically in prison already.
I think it's time for the Andersons to step outside their tower and breathe the Novalis air.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Even though Novalis is bad. And probably failing due to the fact...
You were gone for a long time. I couldn't talk to you.
Communication from the outside world is forbidden in the tower.
What did
That
you
sucks.
do?
I don't even know, Camus. This is a strange job.
Will you be okay?
Yep.
I'm fine. I'm not so sure about the Andersons, though.
Who are the Andersons?
It's a long story, Camus. I'll tell you some other time.
We have a message. Text only.
Control?
Rubric.
Rubric.
Lomo's hacker.
That's
Is there any
not
way to
good.
delete it? Pretend we didn't get it?
We could delete it and pretend we didn't get it.
I mean, could we make it look like we didn't get it?
Ah, I understand. No.
No.
Damn it. What does it say?
Come, collect a package for me, little rabbit. Bring your dog, too. This is me whistling. Either you meet me at the roadhouse, or CorpSec meets you at your apartment. They'll bring your debt record from back east with them. Be a clever rabbit and come quick.
Why do we never get good messages?
Because we don't know any good people. Come
It's
on,
true.
Camus, we'd better go. Give me a nav point for the Roadhouse Club.
I love that this game also gives us like a reason to have nav points or waypoints, because there are some games that are just like, oh, here's a waypoint. Why? In the new God of War, it's magic that gives them the new waypoint, which makes sense. Magic exists in that world because of gods. But like this one's a GPS. Like we're driving a car, so it makes sense. Gotta find the rest of the farmers.
There is a security door. I can hear people inside.
Can it be them? Maybe it is giant rats. What if it is giant rats?
I'm opening the door.
I am worried about the rat possibility.
I'm worried about the rat
It's open.
possibility.
Someone found us. I don't believe it.
Me neither. You're from the vents?
Yes, the door would not open. We banged and banged on it. People just walked past.
They thought you were rats.
They treat us with such disdain.
No, literal rats. It's a real problem in the city.
I see. Well, thank you for finding us. We owe you everything.
Will you go back?
Yes, but may we go to a bar first? Is that the word? I haven't been in the city for a long time.
You both look like you could use a drink.
Take this for your help.
You're
I
welcome.
don't need.
Please take it.
Okay.
Thank you. Good luck getting home.
Cora, bless you, Cloudpunk.
I am not Cloudpunk. I am Reyna. Alright, let's go deal with this stupid lowballing hacker. Park. Alright, we got enough money. Let's be nice to the guy and buy some Jews. Ooh, there's another guy.
Let me past.
Nah, I ain't going nowhere.
Your boss wants to talk to me. I'm not supposed to be late. You're making me late.
If you're late, you should have got here earlier.
If I'm late, I'm telling him why.
I'm just jopping with your lady.
Japping?
Fooling with ya. Rubric don't want to see you. Just wants you to have this.
Okay.
He left this package for ya.
Where is it supposed to go?
Huh? You don't know?
No.
No.
Didn't tell me.
Well, I guess he's gonna tell ya. Better hurry, Rabbit. Gonna be late.
Good, rabbit. Follow the nav point, please.
I didn't say I wanted to accept a call, Camus.
I couldn't stop him. He's taken over the comm.
You want to know what it is, don't you?
No.
You've been turning it over in your mind.
No.
What did Lomo have me deliver down there in the hollows?
Don't care.
You can't stop thinking about it.
To be honest, I've had bigger things to worry about.
There's a guy over here that I can talk to.
Oh, don't let me deflate your ego, though. You were saying?
You've got a lot to learn about living in Nivalis. It takes a lifetime to understand this city.
A lifetime?
A lifetime
Well,
to
then the
understand
earlier I
that
start,
money
the longer
rules
it will take.
everything.
You know what Pallid 3.0 does to people? What it could do to you?
I thought
It's
it
a
only
virus, right? I heard there was an
happened.
outbreak.
I thought it only worked
It's much
on.
more than a virus. Pallid 1.0 affected computers, but Pallid 2.0 affects neural augments.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It makes autonomic bodily functions become conscious choices. It does not stop the individual's heart beating, their lungs breathing, but it stops that from happening without command. When an individual is afflicted with Pallid 2.0, they must make their heart beat. They must be conscious of every
That
breath.
sucks.
They cannot sleep, cannot lose focus for a second, or they will die.
Dance.
You made this virus?
Dance.
No, it is an ugly thing, an ugly way to die. Slow and cruel, but I created the economy around it. The subscription plans, the digital inoculation, the cure, insurance policies to protect the families of those it afflicts.
Sounds
So
like a protection
basically,
racket.
he's an ass.
Which economies are any different?
You're full of shit. What is this package?
Pallid 2.0, the last pure source code, stored on Quanta Drive. It can't be decrypted by anything in Nivalis below the spires.
I bet Camus
And
can
you want me to
decrypt
do
it.
what, spread it?
Quarantine it. There's a simple, unmarked delivery chute in the stacks. It will take the sample to a secure bunker where rare and unique viruses are stored in case they are needed again.
Needed for what? To make new viruses?
To fight them, but also to
Manage the economy.
If my associates were to infect a few thousand people with a low-level neural affliction, every individual would pay for a security upgrade. That upgrade would become a panacea. Everyone would install it, and the next far more dangerous virus would hit them as a harmless ripple instead of a devastating tidal wave, leaving them untouched. Their lives would be saved.
You know, this city has its share of monsters, but I think you're the worst.
And don't forget it. I've given you the final nav point.
Cool.
Do your job, little rabbit.
He is gone. We are alone again.
Camus, is there a waste disposal near? One that leads all the way to the sea.
Yes, I have a nav point. Can we really do that?
I don't believe this is a cure at all. This is Rubrick's retirement plan, and he'll use it again.
What if sending it to disposal means someone else gets it? Or maybe it will spread. The package says it is dangerous.
It's worth it. Besides, I don't think Rubrick wants anyone else to know he gave us this. If he goes after us, we can rat him out to Lomo. I don't believe for 1 second that Lomo would be forgiving.
That's fair. Can I talk to this guy?
Maybe you can try this dating agency, Douglas.
Please, I am not so desperate.
Oh, because I picked up a dating thing?
In my range.
Are there many other available androids
Like a
in your
packet,
range?
pamphlet?
May I have the flyer, please?
There we go.
Perhaps I will try the dating agency.
Good luck, Douglas.
Thank you, Rania. I can afford you a reward. You can have my optimal dating ritual instigation line, or some credits.
The line is tempting. I think I'll take the limbs.
Aw, post box of love. I didn't realize I could pick up a flyer, like a dating service flyer, and bring it back to him. That's cool. All right, so I'm gonna go with the ethics here. Instead of delivering his package, I'm gonna go dump it in the sea. I don't know how it's gonna affect my story, but it doesn't affect my job, as far as I know. And I think Raina is right about the fact that being able to tell Lomo about this, unless Lomo's in on it, that would be a step in the wrong direction. But I have a feeling that I'm doing the right. I mean, obviously I'm doing the right thing. He didn't say it was a cure anyway. I don't know why she was saying that it was a cure. It was literally the virus in the package on a storage drive. So if it's the pure source code, if we get rid of the source code, then the virus can't be like replicated again. If it's like a real virus, it can't be replicated again. But at the same time, we in real life, we keep viruses to be able to make vaccines from. I don't know. This is these are actually some hard decisions. If you think about these, like, in terms of like real viruses, it's better to actually keep it, but not under his direction, like not in his facility. It would be better if we could give it to the authorities, and he'll probably know where we are because he's probably already tracking us. He's probably tracking the package. I am gonna dump it in the sea though. I feel like, as it is a computer virus, the water will just destroy it. I don't know why we just can't destroy it, but, you know, whatever. Parking? Parking. Ooh, there's somebody new.
You child! You have sin in your eyes, in your thoughts, under your nails. Excoriate yourself before my mother. Your mother.
The All-Mother?
The All-Mother!
Me? Stop pointing at me.
You feel the spotlight of guilt. It strips away your facade. Bow down to Cora.
Yep, that's what I thought.
And birth anew. We are all doomed!
Don't you have anything better to do than shout at people in the street?
Not at the moment. I'm waiting for my robes to be dry cleaned. Repent! Repent and suffer before the gaze of the All-Mother!
Camus, do you hear this guy? This is exactly what Mom warned me about in Navalis. Crazy people shouting on the streets.
I hear him. What is he talking about now?
I saw the fourth face as I stripped away the mask. The eyes of Cora looked down, and a mouth made of garbage spat upon my soul.
Gross.
Yeah.
He shouted at you. He shouts at a lot of people.
It's
Not
true,
Corpsec,
Camus.
I noticed. Or the gangers over there, or guys in general.
My knowledge base says many religious factions do not respect minorities or women.
Your knowledge base is not wrong, Camus.
Good doggo. I think this game would be highly less enjoyable if Camus was not a part of it.
That's it. Off to the oceans.
Achievement.
Swallowed by the seas as they complain across 1,000 shores.
Where did that come from, Camus?
It is just an expression. I can stop if it is annoying.
No, I like it. Expressions, quotes, poetry. Go nuts.
We are become death, destroyer of worlds.
Let's hope not.
Yeah. Let's hope not. What up, Huxley?
The dame answered the call. I knew she wouldn't let me down.
Huxley, you can't keep asking for help. I have to do my job. You're on your own.
I hope the dame knew I wouldn't be calling if I had any other choice.
Damn it, Camus, what should I do? I should leave him, right?
I am not so sure.
But you hate him.
He is one of us now. A friend.
Really?
Really?
All right. Huxley, where are you?
I sent the dame a nav point.
I'm on my way.
Oh, that's up. I need to go down. Right? Yeah, I need to go down. That's gonna go up. I need to go down. There's a new person down there. That's the one I need.
All systems of power must justify themselves. Store the establishment back on the shelves.
Excuse me?
Nice.
Hustle past like you don't hear me. Step over the homeless like you can't even see me.
Are you talking, singing at me?
Another cog in the machine. Say you're a worker, but your hands all clean.
Hey, I need to work for a living.
They exploit you every day and you're thanking for it. One hand pats you on the back, the other is in your pocket.
Maybe people would take your social protest more seriously if you weren't singing all the time.
They reprogrammed me, mess with my head. Now if I don't sing what I think, I end up dead.
Seriously? They
Wow.
make you sing?
Corpse can't handle the truth, so he make me rhyme. Anarchism in the bros has had its time.
That kind of impacts on your credibility.
Huh, and that's the plan. But even if I had to sing every word, I keep fighting the man.
Right on, man.
Maybe if you didn't insult me, I'd try to help you.
Don't want your help, just want you to look around and see the people lying on the ground.
I see them. I know it's tough here.
Maybe you ain't so bad. Maybe Comrade Bop is still just mad. For real. Now you can help if you want to. There's a guy who needs your guidance up on 3rd Avenue.
Okay.
Guidance.
He knew. He don't know the streets. Tell him come see me in an hour and I'll get him something to eat.
Why do you need me to talk to him?
He don't like me. Don't like my singing. He says my flow has his ears ring.
I see his point.
I know I can't sing, can't make good music. But we can all make a better world if we make the choice to choose it.
It's true. Can't stop, won't stop. You got it, brother. I'll go find this guy. He's just over here, right? I gotta go back to my car anyway. Hey, buddy.
I recognize you. You got in trouble for fraud.
You saw me on the holovids?
Something like that. I was sent to help you.
Ha! By that singing socialist toaster? No thanks.
I think he's an anarchist.
He's scum. They all are here. I can't wait to get home.
You are home now.
Home? To your apartment? Did you get another job?
People like me don't get fired. I go back Monday. This is my punishment.
For grand scale fraud? A weekend on the street?
It might be easy for someone like you to endure this place, but I have family in the Spire.
That sucks.
I'm not like these people. This is hell.
I can't believe Bop was going to help you.
People?
He knows I get home soon. I told him I don't care about his cause.
Even after you've seen what they go through here?
Leave me alone.
Well, he says you can get food if you go and see him in an hour.
Fine. Message received.
Cool. Job done. Okay, let's go pick up Huxley.
Can I ask a question?
Oh god. Oh
Of
god.
course.
Oh god.
Do you think if I am a car for long enough, I will stop being a dog?
Well, I guess that depends. Do you feel like a car now?
No, I am a dog.
Well, whatever you feel like, that's what you are.
But other people don't look at me and think, that is a cute dog.
Well, let's be honest, you were never a cute dog.
But now I'm not any kind of dog.
It's true.
Not to other people. They just see me as a hova.
Who cares what other people think?
Look what happens when I try to bark.
That's strange. I guess there's going to be some weirdness when we put a dog automata in a hava automata slot.
What do you mean,
Am I
dog
still a
sensor?
dog if I don't bark?
Well, I'm your best friend, and I think of you as a dog.
Friend? If I'm a dog, am I not a pet?
Look, Camus, what do you want to be?
I feel like a dog. I was happier when I had the old body. What's a dog with no bark?
Stop second-guessing yourself. You're being maudlin.
Are you still a musician if you don't play music?
Hey, now you're being mean.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
What's really bothering you?
I love this interaction between these
ask
two.
me if I wanted to be a dog or a hova.
Well, actually, you're right, Camus. Do you want to be either? You don't even need to be my friend if you don't want to be.
I feel sad.
Look, a lot of stuff is fucked up in this world, Camus. I won't make you be my friend or force you to stay with me. You can go free. I just want to let you know something first.
I am listening.
I like you. You're a good friend. As a dog, car, fire hydrant, vacuum cleaner, whatever.
I like you too. I want to be a dog and your friend.
You can be
Alright
that.
then, let's get back to work. The sooner we make some more deliveries, the sooner I can save money to get you a proper frame.
Was the last job good?
The Andersons? I don't know, Camus. I've been thinking about automata and androids a lot. Sometimes it doesn't seem fair. Do you think it's fair?
I am not really programmed to think about fairness.
I can see why they would make you that way.
People are programmed too, but not by programmers. By the world around them.
That's very wise.
That's deep.
Camus.
That's super
I am not
deep.
Programmed to be wise.
Well, you've gone beyond your programming then.
Is that a compliment?
Yes.
Maybe the highest compliment.
Then I think you have gone beyond your programming too.
This is so good. Thank you for fixing my Hava. And my terrible driving. Alright, let's go. Let's go pick up what's-his-face. Oh my god, this game would not be half of what it would be without Camus. Oh my god. Camus is the best character. He's written so well. And voiced very well, too. Hell, I'd love to be a voice actor for a dog. Everything is bad.
This had better be good, Huxley. Wait, what happened to your arm?
Oh, what happened?
Good question. How do I tell the dame that when Raguan's goons gave me the elbow, I lost an arm? We had to get moving.
Okay, well, we picked him up.
I gave them a nav point that would get us out of danger.
They ripped your arm off? You have to go to CorpSec, Huxley.
Raguan, CorpSec, Peter. They were all tangled up in some complex web I couldn't untangle. But I knew one thing. If I tugged on the wrong thread, the spiders were gonna come for their lunch.
What does that mean?
I am sorry I said to pick him up. He is still very annoying.
Quiet for now, Camus. Huxley, you think CorpSec is involved in Pashta's disappearance?
It was all connected, but I couldn't see how. Someone was lying. Raguan said I should talk to Peter, but then his gorillas ripped off my arm and threw me out of a 6th-floor window.
So just call Peter and ask him what's really going on.
Now the client wouldn't answer my calls. I could feel the girl slip through my fingers, and if I couldn't pull her back, she'd slip through the cracks, too.
That's why you called me, right? You want me to take you to Peter?
I wanted to tell the dame that she was right, that it would be easy. She thought I was asking for a quick journey across town, but I was asking her for much more. I was asking her to go out on a limb for me. I was...
Huxley, just this one
time. Yeah, just this one time. Just this one time. Oh, we're getting towards the end of the episode. Alright, we'll do this and then we'll end.
Please skip to the point.
Cloudpunk. That was the name of the company the dame worked for. They had some serious resources. Vehicles, contacts with society both high and low, and an up-to-date address list of almost everyone living in Nivalis.
Oh no. Huxley, that could get me fired.
If we are just asking, maybe we won't get in trouble.
Camus, you didn't want us to help Huxley in the first place.
I have been thinking more about things. About automata and what we do.
And?
We need to help each other. Help each other be better. Like saving a little girl. Everything is so complicated in the city.
It's true.
You do something and it is a bit good, but a bit bad too. But saving the little girl is only good. I can't explain it very well.
No, it's fine. I get it. It's nice to help people when you can, but I'm responsible for both of us, Camus. If I get fired, I can't even keep you in the Hava. Never mind find you a new body.
I understand.
I think I actually have to drive over to that.
I didn't want to impose on.
Quiet, both of you. I have to make a call. Control, this is driver 14. This is Rania. I need to ask for a favor.
I read you, driver. What do you need?
I need an address.
I don't think I'm understanding you. We don't have a new job for you yet. There's no packages right now, but if you give it half an hour...
This isn't really about work. I need a personal favor. I just need you to give me someone's address.
You, know this someone?
Not really.
I'll land right here.
I know it's a big ask.
You ain't joking. You're asking me to share private info I could get deleted.
Deleted?
Fired. I could get fired.
He's an android.
You want to tell me what this is all about?
A girl is missing. The less details you know, the better, right? I just need this one favor, Control. It's important to me.
I don't want to hear any more about this, 14FC. I'm signing off.
Control, wait. Her name is Pashta. She's alone, probably scared, taken from her family.
This has got nothing to do with us, Rania.
I could have been that little girl. That's why I have to help. Growing up, the debt corps could have taken me away from my mom. But every time, she somehow came up with the money. It was close. Don't you get it?
Look, Rania, this isn't a normal favor.
What if it was your little girl?
You don't want to go there. I can't.
Look, it's one address. Don't say anything. Don't tell anyone. Peter Unthrink. That's the name. Just hang up, then send us the address. I'll never ask for anything like this again.
Control out.
I am nervous. That was tense.
It was tense.
Yeah, I wasn't sure he would... We got a nav point.
The dame really came through.
Yeah.
I don't like this. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me.
I am receiving an order to stop by CorpSec.
Are you sure it's CorpSec? I don't see anyone.
The signal is from close by, but I don't know where exactly. It seems like CorpSec, but there is no incident number. They normally send an incident number.
This is CorpSec. You're speaking to Agent Rio. We have reason to believe you are harboring a known criminal, rogue android Huxley.
Rio again? Why are you following us? Is this personal?
You are currently breaking the law. CorpSec requires you to turn in your passenger and surrender yourself to...
Camus, you said the signal is close.
Well, I can't end the episode now. There's so much going on.
I don't think this Rio is on official business. Is he affecting any of your systems?
No. If we drive, we could get out of his range.
You have 60 seconds to comply.
If he's not really CorpSec, I think we should run for it. But if he is, he might call for backup to chase us. Maybe we should call his bluff.
Oh, crap. Where do I get to the thing? Through here. I'm gonna leave it here as a cliffhanger for the next episode. Thank you for watching. If you're enjoying this series, leave a like down in the comments and a comment on the like button. We will see you next time for more Cloudpunk. Bye.